And then you saw referee also awarding a yellow card to him for protesting against racism. So that's what we are going to discuss on the show. You can also join the conversation via WhatsApp. It's 020-4527-482, and our social media handles, Facebook and YouTube, is KFM TV G8, KFM TV G8, both on Facebook and then YouTube. So you can drop your comment there, and then I'll read it out for you. My guest is Charles Appiah. He goes by the name Teacher Appiah. He's back on the show after taking a 1 week off. He'll tell us where he went during the 1 week break, but he's in the studios already smiling. Teacher Appiah. Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, it's last week now you were supposed to be on the show.
Yeah.
But we'll see one or two things now. Because there's a particular viewer of Pewasempa. And so say, I don't know, Friday, Teacher Appiah now. I'll call engagement and and I was, when you come on the show, you explain your absence last week.
Was it not Monday, right?
Was it Monday? And Friday. Let me refigure. Okay. But it was last week, yeah.
It was Monday.
Monday, mom. Okay. Yeah, I say I didn't want to show now.
Actually, my minchia na me back, but bibina besim ka osha tama me send you a message say mean to me, but I think say it was closed kakra na.
Yeah.
Emrena ben kakra. So it wasn't something intentional. When say Juma ye.
Oh, be pewasem into na make us.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, view a bit back be or say pewasem pa.
Obana bema.
Bema.
Okay.
I Obanga. Was it? No, Bema.
Oh, okay. Miss Kajan send me some pen as a
the way you analyze your stories, no, yeah.
Okay. Me do biase. Send na o can Enoch. In fact, KFM TV, gradually, it's moving and it's taking shape. Even though say a buyer check a crap,
of course,
it seems say people think say it's not moving, but it's really moving.
Oh yeah, those who think it's not moving, they are wrong.
Yeah, because I know why I'm saying that.
Yeah,
because the kind of comments and other things, sometimes, it's encouraging. That shows say, be ya dear na say, obona baswa, and no encouraging, more because.
Yeah.
Most of the institutions are a work Ghana hackers in a businessmen also, and they are doing so well. Sometimes and yet easy say we do sika be invest into business. Say we invest here, you need to get a feedback from what you have invested your money into. Now when we say you now do sika shame one fan shame keke. And Bibianke KFM TV has taken a shape and it is moving. Yes.
Sure. Okay, so back to our topic of the day and our topic for discussion. Racism in sports in general, not only in football, but in sports in general. How we can take away racism in our sports. Baby said, what at all is racism? It's just about color discrimination. Feeling say your color is better than the other race. She said, Bruni Becker said, your color need a better thing. Bibini color, and I said Bibini Beka said the color need a better thing, brownie color. So that's basically what we are going to discuss on the show, and mostly it has been the whites who discriminate against the blacks. So how can we take this away from our sports, whether football, boxing, athletics, in our sports in general? How can we take away racism in sports? So, Teacher Appiah,
yeah, Enoch,
your floor is yours.
Okay, it's actually, I mean, we can. Start the program as all can. But all the topic in the bio concerning racism, idea we nye idea be a fina aba. When we talk of racism, a idea aba, a weather, a ohwa, be a kanwasem. But me to me, say, is it only football kwana racism woman? Say racism there, me sure say football.
That's why I made it say racism in sports.
Yes. So because of sports in Tino, and I say a center on ube ku chikakra emra, the Europeans na eba Ghana hanum say that Ghana nyanya independent. Abrofiana, almost better say almost by a form of Christianity. be say omo pese omo yesum nyame ni ade omo de ba Africa na bi mu ka say perception is say they came to trade with our good, and later on yet it's in some bebre, even though some boy omo see adan bebre ni ade
but they deceived our forefathers,
and that is how you say it though. That's how we see it though. But oh dream who I in a broader perspective, one way or the other no can be so no advantages womb and disadvantages womb, but the disadvantages side no Usho will be bria one share you like a lot of things. Mostly no DBI say yes we gain independence. That's 1957. That's 6th of March. And the independence say Kwame Nkrumah independent ma yate ho afri abrofo no ho in Ghana ha no an African blacks no we are
independent.
We are independent. We don't depend on the whites no. But uhwemu so akwakoye say in as much as you say yade ho a yen ni abrofo no enye bibia no, but you see indirectly no they are still controlling us. And na Dr. Kwame Nkrumah person anko ye United of Africa said ye obeboama ye African countries no, so yen so ye be kan ye ho abom because uko US omo United States of America, right? And ye United Kingdom. You understand? Uche United Kingdom now, and so many countries and they come by alliance, they came together, and almost for me,
even Great Britain.
Yes. And you see, all these stories are me making ejina one thing or so, ejina unity. You see, one thing about young Africans, Nankasa as a whole, no, the word unity, no, I don't know whether because of this color, anything because there are a lot of things ushuma anka blacks anka yenye betimi because abrofuno sometimes when they sit back, relax and see a lot of things echo Africa, sometimes they marvel. But you see, anka abrofuno enye good anka di ntina sometimes omutumi ewie omo coaching course there most of them move back African countries and on baby coachy with the Ushema Dosena, right? He came to Ghana.
You see Otofista in the light.
Munina Eba Ghana had him say, and it's Africa. Ushe Uko Zambia, Uko other part of the African countries Abrofono Omuya, they come to Africa. That is where Omunina Yeden Echo. But you see, Aqua said, Menu will be, and I see you Kubimu. Sometimes I see myself as a superior than you.
Exactly.
That is where the issue has come. No, you see, but you see, sometimes when they see themselves as such, we should take it like that.
So, and who say is better than the black.
And it is a fact. So. But you see, sometimes no, and then I may build the point. Make us say you independent. No, even though say you see you independent, but indirectly no, we are still depending on them because there are a lot of things that opa yen can't who say. We will not play or we will not participate in the World Cup. And I say most of the European tournaments near the Adina blacks no. Ghanaian players Sule Muntari ya working. Yes, Emra Obo Ghana han say you saw him when he occur Udinese, right?
Yeah, Udinese.
First, occur Italy. No. We saw him and look at Asamoah. Look at Steven Appiah. Steven Appiah to call Fenerbahce, right? Or other clubs near the Adin. Yenko
Udinese.
Also boy Udinese kakra. Yenko Kudus also no right to dream, right? If you want a pan and Yankopo yana and Kodu Ayas Amsterdam, right?
Going to West Ham.
Or West Ham United. Good. And you war Yembra, Nigeria, your Didier Drogba, your Mikel Obi, your Samuel Eto'o, and your Mwanko Kano and other things. Now players are no Africa ha, and we saw what the Paul Pogba, right?
Yeah, Paul Pogba.
Yeah. But you see, transform call European countries. Ebi color crab is sign. Look at how they are color. You see, sometimes no, can be even though say show that kind of racism no, but sometimes indirectly no, we should take it normal. Say yes, even though say
but do you see what pitch you see all that's happening on the field of play?
You have nothing
we
to
see.
Do.
Okay, well, talking about that, we have some racism videos to also show on our screen where some players are being racially abused during their time of playing on the field of play. So we'll have those videos on our screen shortly. Osis, say Sadia Nyamasia, they should take it like that.
No,
because some players are on the field, Bobo now. Fans are chanting monkey chant, throwing banana on the field of play, calling them all sorts of names. And I will say,
my more typical example.
Okay.
I remember, was it last 2 years? Yes, I traveled to India. Just I'm on TV. I just don't want to say it, but comparatively, no, you can't compare India to even China, or even Europe.
Okay.
Look at India as it is,
and
compare India to Ghana. As a time I me call a cry, currency, 1 Ghana cedi is no crampo no. 1 Ghana cedi is like 70 pesos in Ghana here. Look at how our currency no a value than them. But you see, when I got there, I remember na me ba be fro bus na me ba airport. There's this small girl on any parents agent honomo. Because some of them are white and some are black Indians and other things. And you can imagine me nkwana na me black ewo omumu no mu nyina ye white. And the way this girl was looking at me directly, because as who be that, because so unche dan to find that akwala keto about 7 years. Oh hwe me say wakone papa ne mam. It's like eye no nwanwa o hekala na eye no nwanwa. You see, even India here, and look at where blacks who but look at how akwala keto na o black no. And compare this to the Muntari color.
For what we are seeing on the screen now is Vinicius Junior. I think this was 2 seasons ago with Real Madrid against Valencia.
Okay.
And the fans were calling him monkey on the field of play. This is Musa Marega of Rimali. He was playing for Porto at that time. And I know of pitch in this say Bonu di Ombobium.
Okay. Unse Enoch ye curriculum ha. Ye dichire ya de ha. And ye wo according to ye no ye wo ye history and ye so ye read wa ha. Me that is what I have heard.
Okay.
Say oko omo culture and as omo syllables no a, they also have this kind of system. Say Africans no in olden days no were sitting on the trees, so we were monkeys. So you see, because monkey no ne color no black. This chimpanzee and other things
ape,
no.
Yeah, those they classify them under apes.
Under yes. So blacks. Into akola ebi afe no onyin. Na when you do baby to say Enoch. Na ye decide we atete no. Say oye black oye monkey comparatively ni ebia we don't know. We can't say that for a fact. Ebia ye chere na do school and when you are say, okay, let me give you some example. Example like, those in Africa, okay, they are color, no, I call you monkey. Not the monkey pitch. Almost no say the way they teach, almost be a screen near their when they are teaching, they use videos and other things. Near you monkey, near their chair. Into the moment of Beshono, na say, Ukraine, Yamia, Yawadum, Nyamia more and Hofeka crack. Na osaye tuntum na se wenim kakra akose monkey a na no wode wo wasama den ase o park Vinicius Junior wo kopɛ Vinicius Junior ne color to Sule Muntaria onu pono ne color jeje kakra che Sule Muntaria. I'm not saying Sule dark, but your Ghanaian players ni bi ho no mo a to say Enoch Williams ni nuanu mu say and even this guy obebo blaster kakra even Jiku. Look at
Ajiku,
Alexander Jiku. What the Jiku color? Enna one guy.
There was one player, Kwesiapia.
Yes. As Enna, I think say is there be the time.
Kevin Prince Boateng. So
yes, your guy be no ye fair pa. Grant, King Grant, right? King Grant. Good. Onu say no.
Or we coach across of folk.
Good. Onu say no. Ohwe ne tribe kakra na. Yes na ne system no from I think say Europe. I think say hokra na ye wo no. But Tracy roots na utumu say or no of Africa or you black. You see that racism no ekobe bia na me be sha se na me kan. Who they look at President Obama.
Yes.
Obama near no is it what's the name cram?
Michelle
Obama. Unum so oba Africa ha oba Cape Coast. That woman came to Cape Coast and shed tears, and she was crying because, according to history, no, the catcher say, I had him say, Nana, great grandfathers and mothers, no, they were coming from, and they saw the picture and the kind of chains near the Guamonai, and it, yeah, catch on say, look at the castle and the fort. I had him say, na ship no abofundi besia, yeswa ona nano papa mu yede, ebimu cry kunkum. You see, ubejema, even though say, Omotoma Obama, but obreye ansana oyeden onya, but enupon omu tracy kakra ehun se no na se kakra efi, you know, both side, you know. I think is it the mother side efi ha enebia ne papa fi is Kenya, right?
One part comes from Kenya.
Enti both side no, but eno crampo no, he didn't take it on a lighter note. But akwa say people think say when omu ye races na ewo yeswa, then it means they don't have the right to do that. One way or the other, no. Many will sometimes let's have that kind of way say
honest conversation.
Yes, let's be honest with ourselves. Enoch, sometimes obi fan titiye bi mu to a certain age. Emra omo papa no omo mama omo nananom great grandfather. Ade atete omo enti na ato mutima wie.
But don't you think it's also lack of education?
Any lack of education. Omono, they have educated them already on it. Until they have that system and the perception say yes. And you see,
no, but if you are being educated, you should know say you have to treat everybody equal.
I know, but in other way around, you know, or no so treat you, sir. Obey any day. You see, then
teacher, I've seen our cast. No, you're bringing out racism. Yeah, it's like you're siding with the white.
You see, let's you see. Yeah, you see, we are independent,
yes,
okay, but indirectly we are still depending on them.
But that doesn't give the whites the advantage over us. And doesn't give them the right. Say they should see us as monkeys.
Ain't obey any day.
Obey any day.
Or say what you see.
Yeah, they don't see us as
exactly
how we see
what
ourselves.
will you do? In other words, no, Enoch. So obi whom differently, you have to prove yourself.
Yes.
Again,
so you think we the blacks have also failed to
we
prove
have
ourselves?
failed ourselves, especially the last time. No, some kind of way be article be me say I want to talk about it.
Okay.
You see, Enoch. Sometimes sorry to use I'm on TV. Yen penny for no. Some of them, sometimes they have failed us. Okay. Because Enoch, they travel. Some of them, omako school abrochire. Some of them, they know all the system and other things. No, there are certain things and measures that omodibatu akomu. Akwakwa ese Africa hanoso. Akwakwa ese each one for himself. God for us all. And omejai and a system no hit you back and forth. And it's oko na say oko bobo na system no so hit you back and forth. Who has caused this thing? It is your leaders no and no cause all these things no. And we the citizens na ye nyina ye den ye woman no. Now maybe na me share about racism. Or saying racism refers to the belief that one's own racial or ethnic group is superior to others, and then practice of discriminating against or mistreating individuals or group based on their racial or ethnic background. You see, Oba even ahanum say Africa hanum say yambra Ghana to be precise. Ghana no those is near 10 regions, right? And as I say Nyankopon adom yenya 16 regions, right? Okay, out of the 16 regions no, there was some of the regions ni bi wo ho. Oh, kasa abrofo no omo ye racist against you. Even we, the citizens nankasa no, we
discriminate among ourselves. Yes. Or we to me I say, oh, we are Igbini dey mean to me why. Yeah,
I remember say
people need dey mean to me why.
Madam Fubi. Yes. Even you see because of the system omaka nintino. Sorry to use that word. I said be ewe ni krampo no Igbini ni krampo gina ho a. The moment obe make little comment no obe taken in a negative manner because ya kama na Tony trim. Because I had a friend and yen na many are down for back say I benin. This is what he said. I'm sorry.
I know what you are driving at. Yeah.
Or can you say I can? Or can a madam frowning in the face? I beni. You see. Yankasa ye wahanum say no.
We have discriminated among ourselves.
Oko worry now free some part of the your regional.
Yeah.
Or say men worry we do your way, konokofa we, You see, I don't want to mention any tribe, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Some of the tribes see themselves as superior to others. Now, adding no bronina or no ye play ma who quadrucha, obetima kofa, car now, utimu crampa, who ye one, or no, yes, I can't amount. Who quadrucha, play now, utimuno, or no, or the flight. Pilots, oh dear ma. I remember say video be a share na black man no jina hona obe or almost a pilot na washata de fufuro bi enti no omo body plane na omo free and omo hu say you know the same person na o two time no a black no wasasa no ho a omo so a pilot how do be as if
say because of black it and almost stress some go accident na place in accident
Enoch na say who plane crash but opa ma sa way no enye Ghana Airways enanka black ena na ekura this Canadian flight now is it Air Force flight now do you know the compensation they gave them? And even we crampono it is as a result of a snow na ho na yetro enti land yes and dan say and a koya but none of them woman witness any casualty but look at kwohwe compensation de ayeden amom aha o tika mu krampo o fi ha kokumase nyame mfa sambo na bibi krampo kinkan kitu ebia what are you going to get? You will not get anything. You see, their system, no, they have structured their system in place. Say everything systematically, no, it is working and it is moving. And you know, say, okay, so the Jose Mourinho, we be emame concerning the comment.
Yes, which we'll have on our screen shortly.
Okay. Now, comparatively, no, look at Portugal. Sophie Portugal,
yes,
right?
From Portugal,
what in Cristiano Ronaldo history kakrada?
Yes.
What in history kakrada?
I think he has some of his family are from Brazil or so.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. But what in his story kakra about the background kakrada?
Okay.
Na all about ni parents. They were na nyama enkosu ye.
Yeah, I know his father was a very poor man. His father died of alcohol.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But Ofinfa, yemfa say no more Portugal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think now, Lisbon, Portugal.
Okay, so. Let me read something about Portugal here. Or say Portugal is considered a developed. You can't develop. I mean, it's a chrono. Everything is okay.
Yes.
And you're developing. To say African, you can't developing countries. Okay. Or say developed country with a high standard of living according to the International Monetary Fund. That is IMF. IMF no like we are saying amanyina abesia. Say if you need money. Portugal has a high income economy. Or say one, GDP per capita around $25,000. That's in 2020. Human Development Index, that's the ADI, no, 0.864. That's 2020 now. And a ranking 20th globally. 20th globally. It means our country, no, everything is okay. The standard of living, no, okay. Now, aside that, no, so no. And I may catch up about Cristiano Ronaldo. So what about Cristiano Ronaldo in the story? You see, look at their rate of unemployment rate around 6%. That's in 2020. So 2025,
yeah,
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
But Ghana had him say, "Bra Africa unemployment rate and then close to 50 or 60%." It means a lot of people in Africa, and as a Ghana had him say, we are lacking a lot of things. Ejuma kra youth and other things. Omunye ejuma no my den. Omaye. Bisa who say system ben and omudo mahamu atum. And it's say obroni ni racist against you. Some of the things that one kasawa company for papa no mame or great grandfathers no or makoso amount. And now you are paying back. So when they are doing all this, you should not pay them back. Just take it cool. A whole opa I'm sorry, Sule Muntari Munina, they should say, okay, racist name Koso, Vinicius Jr., whoever, they are coming to their country, Africa. They will not go there again. They will boycott their teams and other things. You're from Ukramunko, and you see what will happen. Tell them, say, you're racist. Yes, you see, sometimes, young Kasansuya can be. These guys are Sule Muntari near their Demunina. I'm not using Sule Muntari because in the video now, boy, so we should not take it. But you see, omo nyina nyankopo ayomadom omo do certain level in life and na omo timi page to a certain level. You see, adintina ya omo tumi ma me de ya na eha me kakra say nka ye kobo besia. You see, footballers no omo escape Enoch. They have money. This yen local boys no omo bobo.
Do buy this omo boy busiana.
Me say omo betimi ay boy besia Enoch. ama bia yeden asaka sometimes no yen nyina nso ye ka ho bi you see sometimes nyema ni bi ho na se ye ya yen hwe nyema hodo bi senka ye delay with them well yeah, the policy be to ye, and we want to sit them down and talk to them and advise them on certain ground. Nanki ye no makasa. Sometimes they can even help the economy. But na sorry no mudu musika akwa kugwa bruchiri. And sikana ye foreign investment na ye ho. Abrofo no bisase sika no engu bank ho no mo hwe nanimo. Omo de bob besia omo nkasa omo citizens no and omo de ye adwuma in the form of loan. And omo extend omo ejuma emomo and omo ejuma ye den ekoso anka edi ben wanwa say look at the number of people egu Africa and Ghana and see every day go to most embassies across the country bebia omo gina Ghana ni etu kwan and they will go ukọhwe flight even this KLM near the efa planes almost about 400 people 5 no mugu plane back omo nyina akọ ebibe enyo omo nyina nso no beden on beba ha say all of them are from Africa because almost say that kind of nipa dodo akwakogu wono no anka nye system no na work here anka ebedi ne be
but chape obi so be say so if you were a footballer na say ball na say obi was stance no mo calling you a monkey and then throwing banana on the field of play say you look like a monkey and I say you are a monkey and I say your family is monkey whatever. Would you be happy? Who a footballer playing on a field of play now? Will be to a banana and our friend will say a monkey. How would you feel as a player? To you personally?
Yeah, personally, no. On say who attribute to as a football, say me bobo,
yes,
or park. So
yes.
You see, footballers no one thing as a so say. Sometimes you need to psych yourself. Say, ball ya me kwa boy. Anase baby a me de me ho ababe den ababe she no.
Yeah.
Definitely, most definitely, no. That is how they see me.
Okay.
You see, when you understand the system,
they should also accept it.
Exactly,
it's something that has become normal in the
to
society,
them,
and it's difficult to take it away from.
Exactly, and you know,
okay.
You see, sometimes your boys also can be.
Okay, we have be phone lines, 024. Today the phone line activated earlier than expected, but 024623970 024623970. You care about racism in sports in general, how we can take away racism. And Tisha Pia says, we Africans are the cause of our own problems. We shouldn't put the blame on the white for discriminating against us. Now, we are also the cause of our own problems. And I said, we are the architect behind our own misfortune. So let's not blame the white. So 024623970 024623970 number ubetimi afreya was. So racism in football. And do you agree with Teacher Pia? Or what do you think we can do to take away racism in sports in general? 024623970 024623970 number ubetimi afreya was. So Teacher Pia, you're on the floor. Like I was saying, say if you're a footballer and I say you are playing on the field of play, and then somebody calls you a monkey, and I say throws banana on the field of play, say you are a monkey. How would you feel personally?
You see, personally, no, one way or the other, since I'm human, I'll feel something bad within myself.
Okay.
And you see, Bono, tension, it raises tension. Ujina park so bobo, most especially Nipa Bibri, almost about thousands of people. They in a park so show. Na say obit me pointy will say you are a monkey and other things. One, you see, if you ask no, and you obiana a take niema softly say obeka sama cheno na ayene ya. No, I find in a normal way say, oh, asema okay, dear, me find cool. But you see, send an American, sometimes system no. As I say, we say this is how the system is. But we say na me be can see me and our about phone lines. No say, young blacks nankasa.
Okay, mami first caller. Hello, first caller. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, hello.
Oh, Ralph from Kaswa.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ralph, how are you doing?
I'm good, yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm sure you're following the show. And you listen.
Yeah, exactly.
You listen to what Teacher Pia is saying. Teacher Pia says it's normal. And we the blacks have also failed on our own part. We're also the cause of our own problems. So for he feels that racism, we cannot stop racism. It's something that has become a part in our society.
First of all, we are in the month of Ramadan, so Ramadan Mubarak to all Muslims.
Okay.
And greetings to Teacher Pia.
Yeah.
So first of all, I kind of side with Teacher Pia Nakra in the sense that we the blacks are the cause of this racism and other stuff. In the sense that if the way the white wouldn't get a chance to tarnish your image.
Okay.
On the other hand, there is a time where I feel we the black need to come together. For us to curb racism from our football is never going to happen. Because it is not the players on the pitch who normally does those tasks. It is the supporters. It is who tries to make every racism from our football or in our sport in general to do with it. But in the case, in most cases, you check a quarter year, and I see a check fan year, 2-3 days you're finding a need reason. You get it? Yeah. But if FIFA has a tangible and a concrete rule for fans being racist, then that one I think that we can carry it from our football or our sport in general.
Okay.
But then the case where there is no such rules, there some fans will decide to abuse some players due to their color.
Okay.
But one thing is, we the blacks, we are very racist, if you can tell. Because a black man, not necessarily a color, but a black man will tell you, oh, madam, wait here. Just look at how we behave whenever we see a white, and how we behave whenever we are attending to our own black people.
Yeah.
There is that differences. We attend to the white in a different way with much respect as compared to your color. You see, about 100% would say young person, so like we don't respect our own color. So we're taking the advantage in a way, more treating us quote and unquote. So for us to care racism from football, FIFA needs to bring out a conflict that will go a long way to punish anyone who endorses in racism. Either than that, racism will be part of football sports to eternity.
Okay, but Ralph, don't you also think it's also lack of education from those who do that? Don't you think it's lack of education?
But in several situations, they've arrested culprits here and there. They find them, so definitely they are aware. If you look at what happened to Vinicius Jr., there's a campaign going on. He has championed a campaign, and he is trying to lead a campaign to abolish or to curb racism from our football. But they have to continue doing that. It's not just about the education. It is people who have accepted that racism is part of the game, and it's something we need to agree and do away with. But it's a case where people have not given us any tangible rule that will curb this from our game. And again, it is we the blacks. That's why I started an example that if you look how we treat our own people and how we treat the whites, it's different.
Okay.
And there is how many people really to know is different from how that's how we did it. Okay. The white that notion
That is the notion. Well, today is the first time you and teacher Pierre are on the same page. Okay, Ralph, anyway, thank you very much for calling, yeah? Yeah, so Ralph from Kaswa also sharing his thoughts. He says it's become a part of our society, and it's going to be difficult for us to take away racism in football and sports in general. Until more shown, so you can also call and share your thought. Number here is 024-6239-070. 024-6239-070. Send a bit to me racism in our sport. Racism guy can't what dream say. Racism, how would you say racism?
I say obi hu no ho chen ni nia.
Okay.
Yes, oju hu di che
we are better see obi. Enti you bet me afre number here 024-6239-070. 024-6239-070.
One thing me pese me catch Ghanaians footballers no are more foreign based players. You see sometimes no say na make no system no Omuhune say, now they are part of the system. So they are one of them.
Okay.
But they don't see you as such. You see, Omukrana Omuhune say, Omukowa, you know, yeah, Omu races no. Omu cruise na yen footballers na.
Yeah.
Opa, my foreign based players no. Embra Ghana hanum say. Omu ko Kumasi Sports Stadium, Accra Sports Stadium. Na, you know, as you local boy, go and touch Bako. Won't say no be petin. Won't say no be offshore firms in this room. Meanwhile, all these boys started from these coast teams, local teams, first division, division 1, Kumasi Asante Kotok, Accra House of Folk. Yen nyina ye Park, ekwohwe omo, ene omo di nkomo, ye ne omo tenase ebo nkomo. But the moment omo be foreign based players pe na security opa na nanse yan witness bi you know foreign based players the buy omo fra ba akoko pass comment. Look at how me person me boni din.
Okay.
Commenter foreign based player a pass here against we omo kwa look at how omo di omo year when asho maso. Now look at how they are working. And no cry omo say omo ankasa mpo they are discriminating the local people. Until when you get there and they do same to you, then you are coming back to say that is what they do to you. You yourself calm down and you know the level and environment in which you find yourself. No, that is what you are also doing to your people. And you know, when it happens like that, sometimes we are part of our own predicament. And they say, Enoch, look at coaches. Opa ma menkofa black coach. Anaje si okwesi apia wa ha Otuado wa ha hwese ne issue aba concerning Otuado ni ade nyenkofa white coach embrazia Ghana fo bia be edin ye pe white no Otuado nko ye pe white no Otuado nko ye pe white no kwesi apia nko ye pe white sika akono nko enso no kwesi apia musi kwesi apia enye ni nyina no kwesi apia eko Sudan no wama Sudan eden
qualify to AFCON
to AFCON. Yes. Meanwhile, no, ni yesi onyo on to me Nkuta Black Star because he's not a good coach, he's a local coach. Even look at their kind of payments the momo. Between the black coach and then the foreign coaches. No. Look at how air condition, you know, rooms and other things, ne car be obedem and on one kasa bar. I remember seeing your coach be or on one translator. For foreign coach, the person me boni din. I don't know whether you remember. Or the translator ebaye.
Coach Milo.
Yes. Ni Otuaneka. And so pa makwesi apia ana coach Otuado ana Sika Akono. And kase me so me translator. They will not even mind you. How much would there currency between the white coach and the black coach?
Yeah, we know the difference.
You can say or money equivalent grandpa. Yampeni, and no motinasi. Na mokase, yako na brofono, they see it differently. We are okay, Coach Mourinho.
Yeah, Coach Jose Mourinho. So now let's have the Mourinho quote once you make your submission. Okay. Let's have the Jose Mourinho's quote. The man focus Mourinho has been comments is a racist comment. Let's have that quote on our screen. Then okay, yeah, you're making a submission.
Mourinho, yeah, okay. Enoch, yeni Mourinho did that. Me debia me asema make an say or your coach be one coach be me penasem. Because I like him because of his charisma, his demeanor on the field of play. Yeah. You see, the man is so serious. Say, you know, Ojina Park. So, na say, Okochi.
Okay, this is Mourinho's quote. And to those of you who don't know all the story, Mourinho is the coach of Fenerbahce, and then they were playing against Galatasaray, and it's a rivalry in Turkey. And Oka said there was a point in the game. The people of Galatasaray thought they had a penalty, and then the coach and then the players on the bench. And Oka said, we thank the referee because after the big dive in the first minute, their bench jumping like monkeys on top of the kit. And what we focus on is where I say the bench, and that is where the coach and then the people, the players on the bench or the technical team sit. That's the bench. Said they were jumping like monkeys. Said they wanted a penalty, and these comments. As some people were not happy with the comment by Jose Mourinho, calling it a racist comment from Jose Mourinho.
Bench for bench for
yeah, that's the Galatasaray players. The coach of Galatasaray, they were white.
They were white.
Yes, they were white.
Okay.
The coach is but I think it's from Turkey too. The Turkish people have black descents. Have got black.
So they wanted to say Mourinho a racist, right?
Yes, that's what a lot of people are saying. Say, Asemna kind. Why didn't he attribute the people on the bench to a different animal? But he used the word monkey.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So they say it's a
when we
racist
say
comment, yeah.
Mourinho, enya feni ebe hu Mourinho.
Yeah.
And we know this man. It is sometimes oh kasa hu. Ye wo a word
Okay,
like
okay. We have a caller on the line. Let me pick this caller. Hello, caller. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, Enoch, I'm back again. This is Raul.
Okay, Raul. Okay.
Yeah, something brief on what Mourinho said, the comment.
Okay.
You see, Mourinho over the years has been one of the coaches who has with more black players.
Yes.
And we saw Didier Drogba defending Mourinho.
Yes.
We saw Michael Essien defending Mourinho. And even Didier Drogba being sort of a legend for Galatasaray came to the aid of Jose Mourinho, trying to defend Jose Mourinho.
Yes.
This is the contest. He said the players or the bench, i.e. those at the bench, including the black players, the white players, the white coaches, and whoever was on the bench, the contest was they were jumping like monkeys.
Yes. On top of
It
it.
never said they were jumping like black monkeys or whatever. Normally, whenever they are using the phrase monkeys, it is more of black monkey from Africa, black monkey from Africa. So it depends on the context. And believe you me, Mourinho is one of the coaches who hates being racist, who normally do not involve or indulge in racism. So the comments he made has nothing to do with racism. It was a contest where he was calling a group of people how they were behaving. They were behaving like monkeys.
Okay.
So that doesn't qualify someone as
being racist, yes. And I side with you because Mourinho is one of the coaches who has worked with a lot of black players, Michael Essien, Didier Drogba, Samuel Eto'o, and then their like. So for me, I don't see Jose Mourinho as racist. But the monkey comment is what people are angry about. Why didn't he use a different animal aside the monkey? Anyway,
but it depends on the context.
Yeah.
On the context,
he said they were jumping. They were jumping like monkeys. They were jumping
like monkeys.
Why didn't he say they were jumping like dogs or cats? But he said they were jumping like monkeys.
Mind you, they had white people on the bench, right?
Yes.
So it's the context. They were jumping like monkeys.
Monkeys, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Anyway, Ralph, thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. So he was jumping like monkey. But Didier Drogba has come out to defend his former coach. Yes, Didier Drogba has come out to defend his former coach. And we have Didier Drogba's quote also on the screen where he says his former coach, Jose Mourinho, is not racist. He's known Jose Mourinho for so many years. And a coach like Jose Mourinho can never and never be a racist. We'll have that quote on our screen shortly. Teacher Bia.
Oh, say sometimes
what people are talking about, say, why didn't he use a different animal? So this is what Didier Drogba had to say in defense of his former coach. He says, you know how proud I was to wear the yellow and red jersey. That's a Galatasaray jersey. My love for the most decorated club in Turkey. We all know how passionate and heated rivalries can be. And I've been lucky enough to experience it. I've seen the recent comments about Jose Mourinho. Trust me, when I tell you I have known Jose Mourinho for 25 years and he's not a racist, and history suggests that is there to prove. How can my dad, that's Jose Mourinho, be racist? Come on, guys. That's Didier Drogba, and he's worked with Jose Mourinho during the time at Chelsea. So he's coming to the aid of his former coach to say Mourinho that Mourinho can never be a racist.
Enoch, when we say Obi Bufua, your word,
we've got 3 minutes to wrap up. So let's
your friend is sarcastic.
Okay.
And as a sarcasm,
yes.
It's a form of speech or writing that uses irony and statements or exaggeration to express contempt, disdain, or annoyance. Say sometimes Obi Bufua and another Ralph Ekano. You see, Ope say in place of a word, no, open say people should have the kind of understanding of what you wanted to mean. And Abua Ben example.
Oh, sir, we cat jump.
But mostly no
monkey.
Me person mo ti ase ye ntem. Monkey ni na jump ye obi anim. Enti ne oka ye no obi ahu say yes, and a phrase and all can. Sometimes kasa de o kan utumi use word be in place of we no. But you see Morino Yobia yenyina we know of Morino sene na Ralph Ekano. Me bano me let's say some of the black players omunyina they have played under Morino. We have Didier Drogba from Ivory Coast.
What we did in the morning, just quickly.
Yes, Michael Essien from Ghana, and Yaya Toure, and Mikel Obi, and Samuel Eto'o. Omunyina ebo, and yenyina yenim moi Coach Morino Ediabua Michael Essien Ghana and say Edu baby cry because of Michael Essien he came to Ghana because of this Michael Essien. He took him now no in what Chelsea.
Even Michael Essien said when you talk about the coach that has played a big role in his career, you should say Morino.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you know where it's quite unfortunate say sometimes be an nefu. Unse Morino the also or that kind of attitude.
And Morino loves attention.
Exactly.
Yes,
sometimes
Morino.
or can be big just to. And na maybe shots and I make can. Monkey need the do mutimidi da. We are then they will call you monkey. Whether you like it or not. You have to do your things.
Let's wrap
play
up.
your card well.
Let's wrap up.
So my final word is yankasa yenye yadia. Ebeyi sa kind of monkey thought if you're madum. But no matter how, no matter what, they will still say it. And ni and penny phone so intimate MY na your system no. Say yeah, and no senka o US in Kaunko.
Yeah.
It's a tournament. World Cup.
Ain't blast that someone qualify now. Anyway, thanks for calling. Thanks for calling. Thanks for your time. Thanks to Ralph for calling. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. to bring you the latest in the world of sports. My name is Enoch Kofi Adadevoh. Like I always say, you say a prayer for yourself. Always remember to say one for your brother. Enjoy the rest of our programs and good night.